The late-night host, known for his playful banter and celebrity roasts, turned his attention to Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, poking fun at a particular scene from her Netflix series with Love, Meghan. The moment, dubbed the Pretzel scene by viewers and now Fallon, has become a lightning rod for both amusement and critique, amplifying the ongoing public fascination with Meghan's post-royal endeavors. Here's a detailed exploration of the event, its context, and the broader implications. The scene that started it all: Meghan Markle's Netflix series with Love, Meghan, which premiered on March 4, 2025, aims to showcase her lifestyle expertise, from cooking to hosting, in a format reminiscent of Martha Stewart or Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop empire. One scene, however, has drawn disproportionate attention, and not for its sophistication. In the episode, Meghan is seen transferring store-bought pretzels from their original packaging into a new, personalized bag, complete with a label and a decorative touch. She explains the gesture as a thoughtful act for her guests, emphasizing her awareness of potential nut allergies while preparing a snack for a friend named Daniel. The act itself is simple. Meghan pours peanut butter pretzels into a transparent bag, ties it with twine, and labels it peanut butter pretzels, noting, "I know that Daniel loves peanut butter, but I'm going to label this anyway. You always want to be conscious if someone has a nut allergy." On paper, it's a small, practical moment meant to convey care and attention to detail. On screen, however, it struck many as oddly performative, sparking a wave of mockery online and eventually on Fallon's stage. Jimmy Fallon's late-night roast during the March 17 episode of The Tonight Show. Jimmy Fallon engaged in a trivia night segment with his sidekick, Steve Higgins. The bit took an unexpected turn when Higgins posed a question. What is the #1 question that mystifies scientists? Fallon, playing along, guessed, is there life on another planet? Higgins shot back with the punchline, "No, why does Meghan Markle make her own pretzel bags? They don't know why." The audience erupted in laughter, and Fallon leaned into the joke, adding, "That's interesting. She takes it from one bag and puts it in another bag, and that confuses people." The quip was classic Fallon, lighthearted, exaggerated, and delivered with a grin. But it landed with precision, tapping into a growing sentiment of skepticism surrounding Meghan's Netflix venture. The Page 6 article notes that this wasn't just a throwaway line. It was a calculated jab at a scene that had already gone viral for its perceived absurdity. Fallon's mockery amplified the moment, turning a fleeting snippet of Meghan's show into late-night fodder, and reinforcing the narrative that her attempt at a lifestyle guru persona isn't resonating as intended. Context: Meghan's Netflix journey with Love. Meghan marks a significant chapter in Meghan and Prince Harry's post-royal media career, following their lucrative deal with Netflix in 2020. The 8-part series, filmed in a Montecito home, not their own, as some critics have pointed out, features Meghan cooking, gardening, and hosting friends like Mindy Kaling and Daniel Martin. It's a clear pivot from the couple's earlier Netflix projects, such as the 2022 docuseries Harry and Meghan, which focused on their royal exit. This time, Meghan is front and center, aiming to establish herself as a relatable yet aspirational figure in the lifestyle space. The show's reception, however, has been mixed. While it cracked Netflix's global top 10 with 2.6 million views in its first week, the buzz has been less about its content and more about its perceived missteps. The pretzel scene, in particular, has become a symbol of what critics call Meghan's inauthenticity, a critique that echoes broader accusations of her leveraging her royal past while distancing herself from it. Fallon's joke, then, didn't emerge in a vacuum. It built on weeks of social media posts and commentary ridiculing the moment as an unintended comic gem, or, as one ex-user put it, the people's Martha Stewart. The broader celebrity pylon: Fallon isn't the first celebrity to take a swing at Meghan's show. Page 6 highlights that he joins a roster of notable figures, including actress Justine Bateman, who accused Meghan and Harry of being victims into an Olympic sport; Great British Bake Off judge Prue Leith, who expressed disdain for Meghan's focus on appearances. Netflix comedians Whitney Cummings and Katherine Ryan have also weighed in, with Cummings calling the show a F******U to the royal family. Even Gwyneth Paltrow, whose Goop brand Meghan has been accused of emulating, has made cryptic comments that some interpret as subtle shade. This celebrity pylon reflects a broader cultural moment. Meghan, once a beloved figure during her royal tenure, now faces relentless scrutiny as she navigates her American reinvention. The pretzel scene, trivial as it may seem, has become a convenient shorthand for critics who argue she's out of touch or overly curated. Fallon's decision to highlight it on a mainstream platform like The Tonight Show, which averages millions of viewers, ensures the narrative reaches an even wider audience. Public reaction in social media, social media, particularly X, has been ablaze with reactions to both the Pretzel scene and Fallon's mockery. Posts range from sarcastic praise. "I'm so glad Meghan Markle has a new show on Netflix where I can watch her take pretzels out of a labeled bag and put them into a new bag, then label it," to outright disdain. One viral post, viewed nearly 1 million times, dubbed her the People's Martha Stewart, a sarcastic nod to her lifestyle ambitions. The Page 6 piece underscores this digital storm, noting that negative posts have far outpaced positive ones in engagement, a troubling sign for Meghan's brand. Yet, not all reactions are negative. Some fans defend the scene as a genuine attempt to share a personal touch, arguing that the backlash is overblown. Others see Fallon's joke as harmless late-night fare, not a serious indictment. Still, the sheer volume of mockery suggests that with love, Meghan hasn't landed the knockout punch Meghan might have hoped for, improving her commercial viability outside the royal spotlight. What it means for Meghan's future, the Page 6 article doesn't delve into Meghan's response. She's remained silent on the Fallon jab, but it hints at the stakes. With a second installment of With Love, Meghan slated for autumn 2025, the pressure is on to refine her approach. The Pretzel scene and Fallon's subsequent roast could be a fleeting embarrassment, or it might signal deeper challenges in connecting with an audience that's quick to pounce on perceived missteps. For now, the incident underscores a truth about Meghan's public life. Every move is magnified, dissected, and often mocked. Whether she can turn the tide with future projects remains to be seen, but Fallon's quip has ensured that the Pretzel scene will linger in the cultural conversation, at least until the next late-night host takes a swing. Conclusion: Jimmy Fallon's mockery of Meghan Markle's Pretzel scene, as reported by Page 6 on March 19, 2025, is more than just a funny TV moment. It's a microcosm of the Duchess's fraught journey in the public eye. From a simple snack swap to a national punchline, the incident reveals the tightrope Meghan walks as she builds her post-royal identity. Whether she's repackaging pretzels or rebranding herself, one thing is clear: the spotlight isn't dimming anytime soon, and neither is the laughter.